What's up, everybody? This is the next part of black females being cut off Section 8. Payback's a bitch. Now, I've been getting a lot of messages from not only black females, but females and women of other different nationalities, trying to defend black females' fuckery. They keep saying that I hate my race. I'm like, yeah, I hate the race. I do. So in other words, what these females and women are implying, or trying to imply, is that us as men are supposed to, how can I say, well, continue to put up with their bullshit and save them, only so that black females can continue to be the bitches they are. And I refuse to participate in that. Like I said, I'm glad that it's happening. We as black men do not need black females and their fuckery. Who wants a female that can't keep her legs closed? Who wants a female that can't keep her mouth shut? Who wants a female that's masculine behavior? Who wants a female that wears tattoos? Who wants a female that wears fake hair? Who wants a female that hates themselves? Who wants a female that's in debt? Who wants a female that's not a virgin? See, that's why I said before, I'm glad that this has happened. They brought up about the kids being, homeless and stuff. Here's the thing. Those kids can be put up for adoption. Okay. Where good women, regardless of what nationality they are, can give those children, a good loving home, because the parents that they were born from only had those children, use them as pawns for the state. Okay. This shit has got to come to an end. So I'm glad that they're taking away food stamps from black females. Why? Because they're ungrateful and they don't need it, and they lied when they said that they was going to use this service as a temporary thing to get off of it, to build a better life for them and their children. But they was lying in the first damn place. They was using this to buy hair, weave, exchange the food stamps, get them some money in cash. Fuck the kids, as I said, fuck the kids. Yep, fuck the kids. I came from that background. See, black females, anytime that you're telling the truth about them, okay, then they get upset. But I want them to get upset. I'm making these videos to piss them off because of the fact they need to be destroyed. I can't think of a good reason to keep black females around for them to continue to get food stamps. I can't think of a good reason to continue to keep black females around for them to continue to get Section 8. I can't think of a good reason to keep black females around so that they can continue to get Section 8 food stamps and welfare. Why? Because of the fact they've made it bad for the people who are disabled, or the people who worked hard and retired. It's only for the disabled and people that are retired. No, they need to die. Like I said, the kids need to, they can put them up for adoption. If black females really love their kids, okay, put them up for adoption. Give them to somebody else that can love and take care of them. No. They're not going to do that. You know why? Because they have false hopes that after all this clear, that Section 8 will come back and they'll just get back on it and do the same shit again with Pookie and Ray Ray. They figure that once this stuff clear, they'll just get back on welfare and go back to getting food stamps in Section 8 and start this shit all over again. But see, President Trump ain't gonna roll like that. That's why I said before, I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like me. I don't like y'all. I don't like your ways. And the opportunity has presented itself for you all to be moved and humbly set down and put in your place. And I'm glad that's going to happen. Okay? Even if I was just checking on the news about the government shutdown, and the last posting I saw was the 19th of January, if I'm not mistaken. This is the 23rd day of January, And so far, nothing hasn't changed in that area. But again, I'm hoping that they never ever give food stamps black to black females. They don't need them. They are not worthy. Why? Because black females always want to be skanky. They always want to try to be slick. They always want to try to pull a fast one on people that's trying to help them, to make them think that they that motherfucking bitch. Okay? Well, no, that's not gonna happen no more. It's not. Like I said before, we as black men of America are tired of you all's bullshit. And I'm not saying this so that you all can say, okay, well, we'll stop being skanky, slutty ass bitches and be real civilized women. Nah, I know y'all full of shit, and y'all always will be, because y'all ain't nothing but some bitches. So now that y'all want to behave like that, it's time to treat y'all like bitches. Number one, nah, don't ever get them no food stamps no more. Nah, don't ever get them no Section 8 no more. Nah, don't ever give them no welfare no more, because of the fact they are only using the children as pawns. Keep cocking their legs open. So you gotta remember, I came from that background. But I can understand a lot of you all comments about my videos if I was making this up. Like, for an example, I'll use hip hop for an example. Okay, some rappers that rap tough, saying they was from the hood and all that stuff. You do a background check, they wasn't from the hood, so they front, they fake studio gangsters. I said, but see, this is the thing. I'm not making this shit up. I dare any of you all to do a background check on me, and you will find out everything I said in my videos about any of this is true. Okay? So I'm making it clear for all the other ones to see these videos to know and understand that, nah, if you see a black female getting food stamp, here are the skanky things to expect from them. If you see a black female getting Section 8, here are the skanky things to expect from them. If you see them getting welfare, Section 8, or food stamp, here are the skanky things to expect from them. Black females are not even women, they're animals. And now it's time for them, just like when too many animals are at the Humane Society, what do they do with them when they can't find a decent home for them? They put them to sleep. So black women always boast, and black females in America always boast that they strong, black, and independent. Okay, stop talking shit and prove it. But you know what? It's a bunch of bullshit. Why? Because most of them that was saying that shit was on welfare. Most of them was saying that shit was on food stamp. Most of them was saying that shit was on Section 8. Okay? So now they figure that we supposed to come and put down and take care of them and come to the aid. No, fuck them. You know why? Because black females need to know and understand that karma is a bitch, okay? So like I said before, all you ones that don't like what I'm saying, good. Because I'ma keep it straight with no chasing. See, a lot of people can't handle the truth, and that's what I'm going to continue to keep saying. Black females ain't shit, okay? Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre on the Chronic did make that song, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. That's true, So we are not going to make social media believe that we are wrong for exposing black females. We are only telling the truth, and we're going to continue to tell the truth. Not for them to say that they're going to change their ways, because a bitch is a bitch is a bitch is a bitch is a bitch. Ice Cube said that he's true. He said a bitch is a bitch. So if she's a rich or poor, however you put it, he said, now the title bitch don't apply to all women, but all women got a little bitch in them, and black females have the most amount of bitch in them, and now it's time for them to be destroyed. Plain and simple. What I mean by destroyed is that since that all this is going to be removed, she has a choice to either go back to school, get a trade, get a job, start her own business, and stand on her own 2 feet, that she's constantly boasting to the world that she's strong, black, and independent. Okay, but again, most black females are full of shit. How do I know? My mother is one. And there's nothing wrong with me telling the truth about my mother's behavior. Why? Because I want future generations to know and understand that you don't want to be nothing like that. You don't have to be anything like that. But thanks to President Trump, he's taking care of that. It ain't gonna be no more food stamps. It ain't gonna be no more welfare. It's not gonna be any Section 8 for those who take an inch of help and try to turn it into a mile way of life. So I'm not going to feel sorry for them. You know, the thing about the kids, those kids don't have to starve to death. If those single black females really love their kids about this to happen, start putting them up for adoption. If you really love them, but they don't. That's a motherfucking lie. They don't love their kids. They're gonna try to hold on to those kids. In the meantime, just like my mother did me, we live with no gas, no water, no electricity in the wintertime because she was getting a fucking check off of us. And those black females are no different from the same camp. They're like a pack of dogs and a pack of wolves. And like I said, if y'all don't like what I'm saying, fuck y'all.